guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Virginia, and this is day 3 of me counting down to my birthday. I'm using advent calendars. I had this really neat idea of combining the whole Christmas in July thing. My birthday just happens to fall on July 24th, aka Christmas Eve, and so I thought I would combine advent calendars. Instead of counting down to Christmas, we're counting down to my birthday. And so yeah, and all advent calendars are Harry Potter themed because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. So this is day 3. I'm starting off with the less exciting ones, the more like paper products, the more that are geared definitely more toward like kids. Not really anything fun toward adults. I do have some funner, more exciting ones for in the future. Like I've got a few Lego ones, so those will be exciting. Some figurine ones, Funko Pop ones. So they'll get more exciting as we go on, but for the beginning days, I am starting with the less exciting ones. I wouldn't quite call them boring, but they are mainly just paper products. So the very first one was a set of storybooks. They were like more like fact books, but they were definitely geared toward little kids to kind of like just help explain characters and some background to the Harry Potter world to little ones. And the next one was just like a prop that you could set up for decoration and stuff like that. So for these next few, I actually have found quite a few of these. This one I believe was from the advent calendar for 2021, and it was labeled Holiday Magic Official Advent Calendar 25 Days Surprises with myth books, mementos, and more. So this is another set that kind of is just more just paper products, books, and things like that. I have quite a few of these, but they looked really interesting, and I felt they would be a good filler for the beginning part of this process. So yeah, this was yeah, like I said, this was 2021's. So without further ado, let's get into it. So it came with a little sheet in between. This, I have to say, for the setup, even though it's a lot of paper products, is very pretty, very eye-catching, very almost Yule Ball-ish, I want to say. But you've got some really interesting pictures from the movie, some actual pictures from the movie, so that's really nice. And yeah, so let's do day 1, see what we get in day 1. So they are closed with little stickies. So in day 1, we get, so it is a little, so it's a combined. So we have an ornament, but it also is a book that just introduces you to what the calendar is about and where the concept art is from and things like that. So that's really cool. Like a little introduction book. So that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in its spot for now. Oh, it's one of those things where I have to. If this was really Christmas time, I would go ahead and just put this up on my tree, but since it's not, I'm going to save it for actual Christmas time. Number 2 is this small envelope down here, so let's see what this is. So this might be same thing. Oh, these are cool. Let's see, is it just 2? So they have a little thingy on it, like you can hang it on as an ornament, but it's actually gift tags. So I've got 2 Harry Potter themed gift tags that I can use at Christmas time for to and from. So that's really cool. One is the Hogwarts logo, and then the other one is Hedwig. So that's cool. So let's go ahead and put that back in number 2. I'm going to leave these little dangly bits out. All right. Number 3 is right here. Oh, this one's way down in there. Oh, we have a wooden ornament and it is the Deathly Hollow symbol. So that's cool. Back side is just plain, so it's only on one side.
What is that symbol supposed to stand?
She has not read too far into the books yet because I haven't let her yet. We're reading the books together first before I let her watch the movies. Unfortunately, we haven't even gotten past book 1 yet. So maybe that's something we can do later. But yeah, so I'm making her read the books first before she watches the movies. So we haven't gotten to the Deathly Hollows part for her yet, so that's why she's asking, what is that symbol? You'll learn. I'm not going to spoil it for you. All right, number 4. All right. In here, it looks like we have another book. Oh, this one's a coloring book. It's a coloring book, literally a coloring book. So it's fully got pages in it for you to color. That is really cool.
That's cool.
So you get about a decent amount, I want to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages that are front and back. So a total of 14 pictures that you can color. So that's really cool. And if you're arts and crafty like me, that's a good thing because I am all sorts of arts and crafty. I love puzzles, I love crocheting, I love knitting, I love coloring. So I'm happy with that one. Number 5. Ooh, number 5 is thick. It's got several things in it.
What is that?
So number 5 looks like we have cards. So a set of Christmas cards that you can fill out. So the first one is like a knit version. Oh, they're all knit versions. So they're like as if they were sweaters. So you've got Ron, Hermione, and Harry on all of them. This one is like burgundy with the Hogwarts logo and a whole bunch of stuff all around it. Then you get another one, but with Ron, Hermione, and Harry. They have some turkeys in front of them and a Christmas tree. All of them are blank inside. This one just looks like all of the Hogwarts houses if they were on a sweater, like ugly sweater, blank on the inside. Here's another one. We have Snitch, Hedwig, Deathly Hollows, and the Hogwarts symbol.
I'd rather stay at
And then, oh, this one's my favorite. I have a shirt that says this, which I think I wore on day 1 to kind of symbolize the Christmas. But it says, I'd rather stay at Hogwarts this Christmas. And yes, I do have a shirt that says this. It's one of my favorite shirts to wear during Christmas time. I did wear it for the first video of opening this to just kind of symbolize the video. Don't know if y'all recognize or realize that, but I do wear a different Harry Potter shirt each day. I film these Harry Potter videos, and yes, I have that many shirts that I can wear a different one each day. Maybe not 24 of them, but I have a decent amount that I can switch it up. All right, that was day 5. So day 6 is right here. Let's see, day 6. Ooh, day 6 is just, it's a holographic card of Harry writing a hippogriff from the movie. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me go ahead and bring this one up closer. So, yeah, there we go. So it starts with him like right there, and then as you move it, he moves further and further close up. It's that one scene in the movie where he's flying the hippogriff, and he's like flying forward, and then all of a sudden he opens up his arms and he just shouts. So it's right before he does that scene. So that's really cool. It is not necessarily, it's plasticky. It is plastic. I was gonna say not cardboard. It's more plasticky. So number 7. Oh my God. It's sticking to the stickies that it came with. All right, number 7. right here. Don't know if y'all can see that, but it's right here. It's got a picture of Hermione dancing with Krum. So I wonder if this is a Yule Ball themed one, since they have a picture of them on there. And it looks like I was correct. So it is the Yule Ball themed thingies, and it is little coaster looking things, but they're not coasters, they're paper, cardboard, but they're ornaments, and they have the Yule Ball design, but it's all of the Hogwarts houses. So you've got Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Gryffindor, and it has them on one side and then the name on the other. So that's pretty cool. So I've got even more ornaments to put on my tree. I'm slowly making my Christmas tree a Hogwarts or Harry Potter themed tree.
Yeah.
I have a lot of normal, regular ornaments on there, but I'm slowly collecting Harry Potter ornaments. You know, the ones that Hallmark makes to put on the tree. I think I'm up to 5 of them now, so this will be year 6 that I'll get that. So 7. Number 8. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, am I blind? All right, number 8. Ooh, number 8 looks like we get some cards. They almost look like they could be part of a playing card set, except they're just fact sets. So we have Albus Dumbledore with his Patronus. So Expecto Patronum on this side. So these are just like Patronus cards, character cards. So that's really cool. We've got Albus Dumbledore with his Patronus, which is of course is a phoenix. Then we've got Harry Potter and his stag.
What are Patronus?
And then we've got Hermione with her otter. And then we've got Ron Weasley with his Labrador. So that's really cool. Labrador or Golden Retriever? I can't remember what animal it actually was supposed to be. It's been a while since I read that part of the book.
What are
You'll learn what they are, but that's really cool.
is it an animal or something?
Something. All right, number 9. I was about to open number 6 again. I'm reading it upside down. Number 9. Okay. So number 9. Ooh, if I can get it out, looks like we've got another little ornament / book. And this one looks like it's all about magical moments from the Wizarding World. So it just has some pictures to go along with magical moments. Again, I don't want to read these out loud again for 2 reasons. One, I'm afraid it'll make the video too long if I go into too much detail about each little thing. But also, in case you guys want to get this for yourself or for someone else, y'all can still, even though I'm kind of ruining it and letting you know what you're getting, you can still have a little bit of surprise to it by buying this to read the fact stuff yourself. So if I can get it back in there. All right, so that was day 9. So now we're going to day 10. Okay. Oh, this has to be one of my favorites. If only this was an actual mirror, I would have, or at least like a foil type of stuff instead of clear, but it's a paper version of the Mirror of Erised. That is really cool. Like I said, if only this had like a foil type insert instead of a clear insert, that would have made it so much better, but that's still cool. I might try and mess with this, and because it's loose, if you can see that. So I might try and DIY this and put a foil in it to make it more mirror-like, but that's really cool. So far, this is probably my favorite thing. I kind of wish it was actually made of wood, like the wood ornament from over there, instead of the cardboard, but hey, that's still pretty cool. All right, so 10. Number 11. Now, number 11 is thick and hard, so I'm very curious about this. It looks like a book, a very, very thick. Oh, they're notebook sheets.
That's cool. I'm gonna take that.
So that's cool. Notebook sheets. Yay. These are interesting to have. They're plain on one side. They do. So I thought it was like this. With the plain is actually the back side. The front side has the Hogwarts logo, and it looks the color of like parchment. So that's really cool. So yeah, a little up close of that. And then here's an up close of the parchment inside. So yeah, you get a little parchment book.
23 already?
No, that was number 11. All right, number 12.
I was about to say two.
Oh, right? No,
No,
that's
that's
21.
21.
I'm reading it upside down. 12. Okay, 12. Oh, we have a little Hogwarts ticket. It is only one-sided, and it's made out of very cheap, thin cardboard. But it says London to Hogwarts, platform 9 3/4. Ticket to be shown upon demand. Issued subject to the rules and regulations of the Hogwarts Express Railway Authority. So, pretty decent ticket. I've actually gotten some of these that actually look a lot better. I even have one that's fully foiled. It looks really pretty and more realistic. Kind of wish that that's what they had done with this, but can't be too picky. All right, so we got 12 out of the way, so now we're doing the 13. Oh, I just realized this has 25 days instead of 24. 13, right there in front of me.
Oh.
All right, we got skinny. Oh, it's small, and it's way down in there. And it's stuck. I got it. So it looks like... Oh, it's a paper clip.
I'm gonna take that.
It's a paper clip that has the Monster Book of Monsters on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. That might be too far away. Let me pull it up closer. So you've got... Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. So, Monster Book of Monsters. It's kind of hard to see even in the camera. But it's a paper clip. Kind of wish I had gotten more than one paper clip. I'm feeling it feels like there's only one, so you get one paper clip. Kind of feel like you should have gotten like 2 or 3, but it's okay. So 13. So now we're on to 14, which is right here, which has another design of the old ball on it. A lot of this made me think that. And it's just a sticker. So you get the Hogwarts logo sticker. Plain and simple. A decal sticker. All right. That was 14. So let's go on to 15. 15 is right here. And we have a miniaturized version of Mr. Harry Potter, The Cupboard Under the Stairs, for Private Drive, Little Wing, Surrey. It is his Hogwarts acceptance letter, and it does come with the actual letter inside, so that's really cool. That's really cool. I like that. That's cute. Okay, this kind of takes the place of the Mirror of Erised. This takes that place because this is really cute, really cool. To have a little miniaturized version of the actual thing. So that's really cool. I like that. So that one so far is my favorite out of this one. So 15, now we move on to 16, which was right above that in the big envelope. What do we get? Oh, we have Welcome to Hogwarts sign on one side. This is to hang on your door. To the do not disturb side says studying for my owls. So, or my OWLs. Sorry. I should say it right. So that's really cool. And it is the Yule Ball themed type design. So that's really cool. Don't know if I'll get much use out of that, honestly, but it's still kind of something neat to have. 16, 17. Where are we? There we are. Up here at the top. Oh, it's... Ooh! It feels like it's a magnet, and it's a book magnet. So, ooh, if I can get it open. It's really magnetized to itself. Okay, well... I have several of these already, except mine are character ones. Ooh, okay, got it. That did not want to open. But yeah, it's a magnet, but it's a bookmark magnet. So basically, whatever book you're reading, you take the page that you're on, you put this on there, and you close it up, and it magnetizes to itself, and it becomes a bookmark. So that's cool. A little Hogwarts logo magnet bookmark. Number 18. Right here. It's like I knew I would see it eventually. All right, number 18 looks like, oh, it's the second half. I don't know why they did that, but the Hogwarts letter, it comes with the Hogwarts letter, which was in here, but technically the second page is supposed to be what first years bring, and instead of it being with the letter, they separated it and put it over here. I will say that kind of sucks to separate it like that, because I feel like they could have put something else here instead of that, but you know, it's a paper advent calendar. What else can you expect, right? They cheated on that. They were lazy and cheated on that one. Instead of just putting something different, they were like, oh, let's just split the Hogwarts letter into two, and yeah, okay. 19 right here. And we have some cards, and they look like concept arts, or not concept art, but art, but they're not like true photograph. They're like painted is the right word, I should say. Let me come up closer. So here's the first one. You see what I mean? Like they look like painted. The characters are painted. Here's number 2. Here's number 3. I really like this one. This one looks really cool. Here's number 4. And then the number 5, which is also the final one. So yeah, those look really cool. It's definitely Yule Ball themed. I will say that. So I'm sticking to the fact that when I said this whole thing looked like it was Yule Ball themed, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it's supposed to be, because you've got that one, which is obviously the hall where they eat, and that one, both of them decorated for the Yule Ball, and this one is obviously them dancing at the Yule Ball. So I'm sticking to my theory that this whole advent calendar is Yule Ball themed. All right, so that was 19. So let's move on to 20, which was right here. Ooh, we have bigger versions. I'm assuming these are supposed to be actual coasters, but again, they are made out of very thin cardboard. If you were to use this as an actual coaster, they would get wet, soggy, and get ruined. So I have to sneeze. Woo! I needed to sneeze. Sorry. These would get ruined if you used them as that. So I'll probably do some of my own DIYing and try to either turn these into real coasters, or I'll probably just use them and turn them into some type of poster that I can hang up behind me. But I definitely want to like laminate them or something so that way they can't get ruined, because they are just made out of a a cardboard plastic, but they're still cool to have as like decoration. So number 21, which is the one I thought was number 12 earlier. All right, we got just one simple thing in here, and it is a sticker. Not even. What is this? Oh, it is a sticker. It's a chocolate frog sticker. Sticker of the box. So this will be something I can use on my Honeydukes shelf. Maybe just stick it up on the wall in the back. But yeah, there's not much to say about that one. 22, which is right here. We have multiple things in here. Paper, of course. And it looks like just facto sheets about different potions, I'm assuming, with happens to have a picture. So the first one is a picture of Harry, and it says Draught of Living Death. And then on the back, it has a little fact sheet that you can read about it. The next one says Felix Felicis with Professor Slughorn. And again, on the back, it has facts about that particular potion. The next one is Polyjuice potion. There's no picture, but it just has like as if someone had written it from their potions book or their notes. And then on the back, just an actual fact sheet about it. And then we have Veritaserum. There we go. And of course, it's with Umbridge, because she was the one who loves to use it the most, as we all know. So yeah, those little facto sheets. Was that 20? That was 20, right? No, that was 21. Yeah. Okay, 21. So that's kind of cool. That was 22. So now we're moving on to 23. Maybe. Oh, it's right here. It's small, surprisingly. And in here, we just have one, and it's a sticker. And it's a I'd rather stay at Hogwarts this Christmas sticker. This is going to go in my car. It's nice and small. So I'm probably going to stick it on my dash somewhere in my car. And then 24. And we have one more, because this one actually counts to 25 instead of just 24. So 24 has... Oh, that's cool. So it has like a little, not as detailed of a map as the Martyrs map, but it kind of gives you a little detail of Hogwarts itself, where the greenhouses are, the long gallery, middle courtyard, the lake, the quad, marble staircase, and the great hall. So a little like floor layout of how the castle grounds look, I guess you can say, on one side, and then on the other side you just have a big imprint of the Hogwarts logo. So that's kind of cool. Path to the Owlery, the hospital wing. That's really cool. Not bad for day 24. All right, and day 25 is this small one right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what we got. And for day 24, we get, day 24, day 25. I'm actually happy with this. This is really cute. It is a keychain. It is rubber, but it's like that heavy duty thick rubber. And it's of Hogwarts. It's of Hedwig carrying a Hogwarts letter. That's really cute. I will definitely be putting this on my keyring. That is cute. I love that. Not bad. I like ending on this one for today. That's kind of cool. Not too mad at it. Again, I was fully well aware that these first few are paper products. I still have about 5, I want to say 3 more that are exactly like this before we start getting to the bigger, more interesting stuff. So, yeah. So there was day 3. Not much else to say about that. My favorite was so I had 3 favorites. I had the keychain that I just opened, the Hogwarts letter, and then the Mirror of Erised. Everything else was, I can do things with them to kind of help decorate on maybe my Hogwarts shelf. Some of it is going to be for our tree at Christmas time, and then others are just kind of, what can I do with those, you know? But like I said, I was prepared for that fact, so I'm not too mad at it. I kind of knew that's kind of how it was going to be, but that's okay. Anyway, so that concludes day 3. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You can leave any questions or comments down below. If you're not subscribed and you'd like to be, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell notification to get notified every single time I post a new video. And until next time, you guys, see you tomorrow for day 4.